Jordan, disappointing evening. Didn't play particularly well first half, but it got going second half, but you couldn't find the goal.
No, yeah, very disappointing first half, especially after all the ground staff and everyone at the club's done fantastic to get the game on after all the postponements across the country. And I think every single game was off in our league apart from today. So, to put a bit of a lacklustre first half performance in was very disappointing. I thought second half we created more than enough opportunities to get back in the game, but it shouldn't take we shouldn't be having first half like that. It's unacceptable, and we need to learn from that and put it right.
What do you put it down to? Because a lot of your first halves have been good, particularly away from home. It's the second halves that have let you down. It's perhaps in reverse tonight.
I don't know. I sat on the bench and not really laid a glove on him first half. I think he was a little bit passive in all aspects, to be honest. But second half we won first contact, second contacts, and it was wave after wave of attack. So I know we've got a young group of players out there, and we need to learn fast because the results are unacceptable, to be honest.
And you've lost 6 at home now out of 12. That can't be good from a team point of view.
No, not good enough. We're not going to shirk away and not going to hide away from the fact that the form's not good enough, especially for how good the fans have been and turning up. And even tonight, it's absolutely freezing. And they've turned up in the numbers, and disappointingly, we've not given them a performance to cheer about. We huffed and puffed towards the end when we've had 3 or 4 great chances, to be honest, to get back into it, and it looks a different story. But on the whole, you've got to take a look at the first half and say it's not good enough.
Including stoppage time, you got best part of 40 minutes tonight. Is that a step in the right direction for you?
Yeah, very much so. It's just a case of trying to build it back up. I'm not going to lie, it's a little bit sore and a little bit stiff now, but it will be. It's just a case of managing it and getting the best out of me. On a personal note, I'm delighted to be back out there. I've had a great opportunity to get to know every single person around the club, which has been great. I've done a little bit of work with you yourself, which I've enjoyed. But this is my bread and butter, and this is what I've come here to do: play football. I've not played enough football over the 2.5 years I've been here with COVID and a couple of injuries, but I'm looking forward to a good second half of the season, getting back, and hopefully it starts around the corner for me.
And you've really had a year without football, haven't you? You came back for that little spell, but we're on the end of a pretty horrific challenge, and it set you back 8 months?
Yeah, that's right. It's been 2 separate injuries. So the initial injury in December was the calf, and the comeback felt really good from that, and it was a horrendous tackle, which I could be stood here all day trying to go through the ins and outs about what's happened, but I had an operation on it and couple of setbacks here and there. But I'm back now. It's a case of managing the ankle and making sure it's good to go come match day. The gaffer's been brilliant in terms of easing me back in. But I'm just looking forward to keep pulling the shirt on for Boston and contributing to some victories, because that's what we need.
You had your lowest gate here tonight, which is understandable given the sub-zero temperatures. You're going to have your biggest on Boxing Day. It's going to probably feel much more of an occasion. Is that what the lads need at times?
It is. I think, to be honest, with some of the results we've had and some of the goals, the amount of goals we've conceded at home, the fans have been fantastic. We can't ever point a finger at them and say they've not been doing their job, because they have been. It's us on the pitch that have been substandard in some aspects. So, thank you to every single fan who came tonight, and thank you to every fan that's going to come against Kingsland. It's going to be a good occasion, but they're all 3 points, and we need to start racking some 3 points up sooner rather than later.